So at first you see this thing, it's pretty huge. He's definitely gonna have some stuff in here. But some clan tried to raid it already. You can see these ladders. And they were also talking about it in chat. How they wasted like hundreds of rockets and a bunch of explosive ammo. And didn't get TC or anything very good. They just got the main loot room, which was kind of empty. So I think I could finish this raid off and find TC, which is gonna be stacked with sulfur. You just already know. And possibly some other stuff, maybe hidden loot rooms. But looking at the blueprint of this base, this thing's a mess. These guys fell into like every single thing possible and laddered out of it. Armored here in the top core. There are some mistakes I think they made, some pretty big mistakes. Basically, they came here and they drilled down on the square here on the edge. I don't know why they did that. I guess because it was sheet metal here and it's armored, but honestly, I think they should have done it straight in the center. So they drilled down here, probably took out 3 or 4 ceilings, and then they drilled straight through the armored into the center here. And then obviously there's going to be loot rooms on each of these squares. This was the only one left standing, which there's nothing in it. Then they tried to find the TC, which would normally be behind here, like right here possibly. Obviously it wasn't there. Or over here, they tried only 2 triangles. It could still be here, behind that square, behind that square, behind that square. Possibly those 3 squares. But what I'm seeing that they really didn't do correctly is they didn't go up at all. If the loot is on the 2nd or 3rd or 4th floor of this thing, they would never have known. I think if I drill upwards here, maybe a floor and a half or so, we should be able to find it if it is up there. Otherwise, it's probably in the TC, which is sealed off somewhere random, which we could try to find that as well. Like this wall is pretty weak already. But I want to try to drill up, see if I can outsmart these guys, smarter than the clan that tried to raid it. Alright, I've got 20 C4 right now. I don't want to risk too much C4 at once, but this should be enough to take out this wall here, and then this ceiling that I've destroyed, and then one more ceiling after that, straight upwards. So I'm going to try to toss all this C4 very quickly, so I don't get countered. I'll do 5 on that, and then 3 on that. Okay, that broke. No TC there, and then I'm gonna have to go up one more floor quickly. Okay, still nothing. I'll get out of here before the counters come and then come back and try something else. Alright, I'm back here again for the 2nd or 3rd time. I got enough to do 2 armored walls now. It's gonna be kind of a stretch at this point to see loot. The base is only 3 stories tall, or at least on the part where the ceilings are. And I'm already up 2.5. So I mean, after this ceiling, it's gonna be the way top ceiling of the base. I kind of doubt the loot's gonna be up there. So it really comes down to blowing out some of these walls behind the boxes, which I've got enough to do 2 of them. Gonna try to do that, and then basically you're gonna have to try another base after this. Just was too difficult. All right, we'll try this one and this one right here. Those are like the only 2 that are left even. No TC, not good. And still no TC. This base was just designed very well. I mean, it's so fallen apart at this point that, oh man, I kind of want to just use the rest of my stuff on it, but it would just be so expensive. Maybe if I do some raids and profit, I'll come back to this. Alright, this is my 4th or 5th time back at this base. I'm getting pretty serious about raiding this base because I literally just found the biggest jackpot over there in the snow area. You guys might have seen the video. I'm not sure like when these will get released, but I've built up 3 turrets, 2 turret towers. Okay, and as you can see, I've filled these up. They're all about going to be halfway full of ammo, so counters won't be able to drain them. They'll have to actually take them out. And I've got 63 rockets on me. See if we can blast this thing to pieces and find the TC once and for all. So where do we want to start here? Maybe first floor, just blasting out some of these random walls. Because I actually don't think the loot's above. So let's go with over here. Oh, no way! That's so lucky. Imagine that. 1 out of 5 pathways and I just got the TC. That's insane. I can't believe that just happened. Literally the first pathway I chose had the TC and I was prepared to blow this thing to pieces. That's actually the luckiest I think I've ever gotten. There was 5 pathways the TC could have been, and the first one had it. I can't imagine what's about to be in these boxes, guys. Like, at least 200k sulfur would be my guess in the TC. These boxes probably full of explosives and C4. Here we go. Only 6 rockets? Are you kidding? Well, hopefully they have a bunch of sulfur because that's pathetic. Gear. AK's M2. Okay, this is actually looking pretty pathetic. Just a really smart builder. Looks like he didn't actually have that much. But we still do have TC. I'm just glad we didn't have to use a crap ton on this base to find it. If he's gonna be this poor. Moment of truth here. I was guessing 200k sulfur, but now seeing these components, how little he had, I'm gonna just go with like 50k sulfur. Let's see. So yeah, I was in the ballpark. 60k sulfur. Just a really, really smart builder. I got very lucky on that raid. Like one of the luckiest raids ever. I'm so glad I didn't wipe this thing to only find this much sulfur. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be profit. It's gonna be close, but if I would have raided this thing from the beginning like that clan did, it definitely wouldn't have been profit. Would have lost out on a lot of stuff. But I'm just glad to find this TC. What a smart build, man. You gotta give it up to this guy. Literally, you got a 1 out of 5 chance of finding that. And I got so lucky I should buy like a lottery ticket after that. That was crazy.